Welcome everyone to the very first YouTube NOS race here at Daytona. A lot of wind today. We're going to see how that affects the cars. They will get the tail end of the wind coming down the home stretch though. They'll get a little bit into the head here on the back stretch around the turn, and then it'll be all wind at the back. So let's see how that affects the cars. But we're ready to get going. We have 5 segments. One of these cars is going to win, be the Daytona champion for the YouTube edition, and go on to race in the NOS Racing Series regular edition. Let's get to the track. We got our first heat up. Alright, we got a lot of fast cars in this one, including the 81 car of Wendell Scott, and look out for Bullet McQueen in the 95, and those two in the back there, the 44, Kyle Petty, Mark Martin in the 6, fast cars that wrecked in qualifying. See what happens. We've got a caution for an El Reco, our first of the day.
Caution is out. Harry Gant lands on his hood somehow. His roof. 44 takes a tumble, so does there goes the 6.
It's the theme of this segment. Caution for an El Reco. We got 1 to go. Bullet McQueen and Jamie McMurray. One of these will advance to the main event.
Spins out for the win. Very second.
Bullet McQueen spins out at the finish line, picks up the win. He's on to the main event. And now we got segment 2. A lot of fast cars in this one. Look for the 37, Jeff Purvis. Potentially take this segment. Let's do it.
Oh, whoa, what happened?
And Jimmy Johnson beating and banging. All these other guys are going to need the Excedrin PM. But look at this. Fast car, but look at this. Off the track. Boom. They both land on their wheels. A new rule this year. You go off the track, land on your wheels, you're still in it.
Both 37 and 92 landed on their wheels. They are still in it with the 8 in the lead. 2 to go.
Jimmy Johnson. Oh, it was his race to win. Gets a little squirrely on the home stretch. Don't know if the wind has anything to do with it. Up against the wall a little bit there, and then as you see, it's sayonara, pal. Jimmy Johnson out Jeff Purvis with the win here in segment 2. Alright, we got segment 3 on the track, probably our slowest one of the day. Look for Cooter McGavin or Bill Elliott to come out on top in this one. Maybe that 3 car as well, we'll see.
Oh, caution's out.
Alright, there you have it. Cooter McGavin with the heat win. Made that look very easy. And we're on to segment 4 on the track. And this is a pretty fast one. Look out for that 11 car. See if you can keep it on the track. Caution is out again for an El Reco. We have the 11 and the 76 both out of it. It's too bad, man. This leaves some slow cars in this heat, to be honest with you.
Oh no. Caution's out.
New rule this season for NOS Racing: if you don't make it back to the finish line without a caution being involved, the heat is done. So that's what happens here. And even though Big Apple came in first, since he didn't cross the finish line, he will not go to the main event. He'll be in the seconds race, so on and so forth. Alright, our fifth and final segment of the day. There's our pole sitter in the 80 car, Nick Devers, with Chicken George behind him. Should be a fast heat. Let's do it.
Wow.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Lap 1 again. Nevers just too much speed. Same with Chicken George and Hutch Strickland. Strickland amazingly lands on his wheels though. And who is that? Looks like Vinny Nightlife also went off the track as slow as he is. Amazing. Alright, 3 to go. Alright, caution out on the track. Look at 89 Mattel flying down the track. Can't make the turn. Look at that. Stays on his wheels. Unreal. Still in it. Alright, Hutch Strickland is out and we still have 3 to go. Alright, El Rocco that time. 89 Mattel is out. We still got 2 to go. Wallace completed that lap. Let's do it.
Oh.
Alright, Rusty Wallace gets the win. He's on to the main event. Alright, here's a look of the 12 cars who were El Recos out of the race. Now the 5th race, not needed. Bill Elliott was the only car who qualified for that. So we're going to go to the fourth race. All right, fourth race up, we got Matthew Nile in the 98 and Joe Arnold in the 91. Oh, Matthew Nile with an El Reco at the end. Joe Arnold sneaks in for the win here in the fourth race. And next up on the track, we got the thirds. Alright, good effort there by King Castillo. Not quite. Still ends with a good points day. And next up, we got... Actually, this is the thirds. Kind of had the wrong placing as far as 6th, 5th, and 4ths. And now thirds. We are on the thirds, ready to go. Alright, nice run there by Paul Wonderful. And now we are on to the seconds. Alright, that was a good run by Dick Trickle, but now it's main event time. In the 44 we have Cooter McGavin. In the 37 Jeff Purvis. In the 95 Bullet McQueen. And then in the 2 Rusty Wallace. One of these guys is going to win and go on to race in the NASCAR Daytona 500. Alright, let's go take a look at the replay. Coming down like a freight train, all three of these cars. All three of them off the track, but thankfully for them, all on their wheels, or else it would have been just Rusty left. That's crazy. Alright. Do we even complete a lap? I don't think so. We still got 4 to go. Alright, caution's out again. Still got 4 to go.
Oh.
Alright, 3 to go on the green.
Oh, what a finish. 44 car with the win, the test car.
Yeah, this is a father versus son team too. The 44 owned by Manny Petty Racing, and the 95 owned by Ghost Jerker Racing. Oh, look at that. Oh, they almost both got taken out right before the finish line. Crazy. But that is your finishing order in the main event. And the 44 car, Cooter McGavin, goes on to race in the NASCAR Daytona 500 later tonight. So, what do you think? Comment down below on the very first YouTube race. A lot of stuff to work on, a lot of good stuff here. I'm happy with it. A lot of fast cars. Thank you for sending them in. Really appreciate it. And as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.